Okay, some rain gutters are below grade. This is the main barn here, and this is the extended bays along here. This is the south side of the structure with the extended bays. Now we're going to cross the front, the east side of the main barn. We've got the water supply, no vacuum breaker, of course, wood to ground contact, a little bit of wood rot. We got some Fatimas and looks like maybe rose bushes. Some kind of thorny bush right there. This is the tack room or office. This window actually has a double pane metal frame window, and both the sash and the fixed lens are fogging. They're fogging. Moving along, this is the main door. That's the hay door. There's a little bit of wood distress right up there where there used to be a luminary, and you can see all the decking. I don't know if you can see it from here, but all the decking, we got water damage on the bottom sides of the decking. This is the main door apron. It's more like a dam to control the drainage. Moving in along here, this is the office if you will. It looks more like a tack room or a break room. And this is the window air conditioning unit. It's a little LG, and R32, which is okay. I'll see if I can't pull enough information to get a date on that little guy. Window units are beyond the scope of this inspection, however. And then as we move in here, this is, the light. We've got some exposed beams. It looks pretty nice. Moving on along, more tack area, and we got our stables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stables in the main barn. Moving on along, these fluorescent luminaries. Okay, they should all have protective lenses, protective covers, prism covers. I've mentioned that before. The electrical's a little better over here. Coming up this side, this up to the hayloft. This cable, it uses a boat winch or a trailer winch right there, and that's how it's raised and lowered. And of course, these steps are not dimensionally uniform, and they have open risers, and they don't have a handrail, but this is a barn. This tack room and the bathroom is all built up right on the ground. It's just kind of like a foundation, but not really. And this door has less than. This door is kind of tight getting in here, I gotta say. It does have a vent. It only has cold water. It's a magnetic latch. Let's see underneath here. So, no discussion plates for the plumbing, only cold water. It does not have an overflow drain. It is what it is. It does have a fan, bare light bulb. Again, probably not ADA compliant, but efficient use for space is if you're on a boat or an RV or a barn. And these steps are more or less dimensionally uniform till you get to the top one. There's less than 6 foot 8 inches of handrail, and it's definitely not 36 inches wide. It's a lot like a ladder. Guardrail is definitely not 36 inches tall, and the muntins are farther apart than 4 inches. Moving along, you can see the flashing. The flashing along the walls. That Z flashing is probably to the roof, actually. So there's actually some. That's what I'm looking at. There's actually some. There was actually some apron flashing. Actually, was some apron flashing. But I didn't see any when I was on the roof. The shingles just go right up to the top, and it was allowing the water to wick up because the roof covering wasn't installed properly. There's an attic fan. There's an attic fan right there. Got some water penetration. So that's kind of interesting. Water's coming on along here. That's the Z-bar flashing over there. And again, these collar ties, for lack of a better word, actually are these collar ties? Like I mentioned or will mention in the other barn? Or are these more akin to ceiling joists? Either way, they're not dimensionally uniform. Excuse me, but they're not conventionally spaced. Kind of going gonzo here, kind of winging it. And then the cupola. I know I didn't pronounce that right. That fan. The wiring on that is also very subjective, and some of the wiring looks like it could be in better shape. Rafters are undersized. I bet that's in the other barn too. Rafters are undersized. The collar tie / ceiling joist are not properly spaced. Do you have a little bit of electrical up here? It works. I checked it a moment ago. Watch your head. Okay, moving back on along. We're back out at the front, the east side. Just across the great door. Apron, wood ground contact, bushes in contact, wood rot around the window frames. Moving along, this guy's a freebie. Lock foundation. This is the little gazebo. Metal roof. We got high soil over here where the dog's going. Wood to ground contact all over here. The post fasteners are interesting. Coming along, you see the grading and drainage is still here. Some of these stalls are better than others. Got water fore and aft. Some of the rain gutters coming apart. And we got 2 more tack rooms. Yeah, this is a feed room actually. I mean, there's tack in it, but it's a feed room. Oh, you need barn cats. Haven't seen any barn cats today yet. This is day 2. Still wood ground contact. This has built-up floors. It's another feed room. leaking there. The roofs over these feed rooms. That's a cement floor. Yeah. The roofs over these feed rooms are shot. Roof coverings. Again, more wood to ground contact.